I am Veronica, the Invest Coordinator. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good. Thank you, Carlos, for coming in on time. Your appointment, you came in right on time. Here is my business card for you to take, and go ahead and give me a call between Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm available. You can text me, Carlos, you can email me, or you can phone me, okay?
Okay.
I'm here every day. So, Carlos, before we start, I'm going to let you know that we are being recorded. Are you okay with me videotaping you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, actually recording you, because I'm the only one who's going to be seen. You're just going to be heard. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Okay, and you did sign the release and authorization? Yes, you did. Okay, so that's fine. So thank you for that. So I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and you could just answer me. I wanted to get to know you a little better. So you were referred over to us by your probation office. You committed an offense, and you were referred over to us by your probation office so that we could assist you with possible job placement or vocational training. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how much time did you get, Carlos, for probation total?
2 years.
Okay, I'm gonna write all these things down, okay? Okay, you got 2 years. Okay, and are you currently looking for employment, or are you looking for vocational training? What services are you seeking from the Invest program?
Vocational training.
Vocational training. Okay, and what is it that you would like to be trained in?
Welding?
Welding, okay. Do you have any knowledge of welding? Have you ever done it in the past, or tell me a little bit why you wouldn't to do welding?
Actually, I never done it. I've seen it and always fascinated me. Doing something like that, putting things together, metal.
Okay, okay.
And my brother-in-law does it, and he always talks about it, and that's why I actually wanted to. It really interested me.
Okay, okay. So but have you ever welded? Has your brother-in-law ever, let you weld a few things here and there?
No,
No?
never really.
Just seen them. You just seen them, and that fascinates you. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, that's good. Okay, so tell me a little bit. How are you feeling about your release from prison?
It's actually pretty good. I'm actually happy that I'm actually not in there. I was able to, be released and spend that time with my family and continue to move forward with my
Yes,
life, not being
yes.
in there.
Good, good. Okay, so you say family. You have children?
Yes,
Okay,
I do.
how many children do you have?
3.
Okay, good, good. Okay, good. So that's great. So what are some interests, Carlos, that you want to pursue in your personal and in your work life?
Well, I want to have my own little side business. Even though I do construction right now, I do enjoy it.
Okay.
But sometimes it does get slow.
Okay, yes.
During the rainy season.
Yeah, construction, yeah, it's seasonal. Yes, uh-huh.
Seasonal. So throughout that time, I would like to do something on the side, which is welding.
Okay.
You use welding for a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I would like to do. Have my own little side jobs, business
Yes.
in welding.
Okay, okay. All right then. So what do you think are your best work-related skills?
Work-related skills. Well, I do work good with others.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to communicate a lot.
Okay.
I do like to solve problems.
Okay.
Find different ideas to solve the problem.
It's almost like leadership. Taking like
So-
leadership. Okay, okay. All right. Do you do any of these? Do you show any leadership skills anywhere else, like in your personal life or outside of your home?
Yes. I usually use it a lot in my home. Because I am the head of household when I am
Okay.
with my spouse and my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I need to show them.
Okay.
And then also in my church, I do usher in my church. I'm the second head leader in my
Oh,
church.
awesome. Okay, good. You're involved in your church as well. Okay, good. The community. Okay, good. Yes, that's always helpful to be involved in the community. Very helpful. So from gathering, you're telling me that you are involved in your church. You have support from your church as well right now. Okay, good. Good to hear. What kind of jobs have you held in the past, and what or how do you like each of those jobs?
Um, I have always worked. I have plenty of jobs. Well, but I always stuck to being in the outside. I like being in breathing air, being out in the field.
Okay.
A lot of construction, asphalt. Yeah, pretty much asphalt construction. That's what I've pretty much done, and anything that has to do with finished grading or grading, moving the earth. That's
Okay.
what.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much what I do.
Okay, okay, good, okay. So that's something you like to, you like working outside? Okay. What would be actually, if it wasn't for the situation you were in, what would be your dream job?
I always wanted to be part of part of the community, which is like being a sheriff or a deputy.
Okay.
That's what I always ever since I was
Law
little,
enforcement.
law enforcement.
Yeah.
Even to the point that I wanted to serve my country, but I wasn't able to. But
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I read your, and let me get your interest profile. I know that you did your interest profiler, the own it. And what you just mentioned is actually correct because you're more investigative at rank 30. So investigative people have interests, work that has to do with ideas and thinking rather than physically activity or leading people. So, and they also do searching for facts, finding out problems. So, what you just mentioned, being a sheriff, yeah, being in law enforcement. But because of the nature of your offense, yeah, we're gonna have to help you find something completely different. I know that there's times where you could actually maybe be a security guard. Unarmed, obviously, it would be a security guard. That's something maybe you think that would interest you, or
no, not really.
you,
No,
you're, you're set on being a sheriff?
yeah, I was set on that, But I
Okay.
mean, I know
Yeah.
my situation. It is
Yeah.
what it is, And even my past background as a juvenile, growing up in a neighborhood, I was ended up, but wrong steps. But
Okay.
I learned from those mistakes. But
Yes.
that's something that I had in mind when I was when I was
Okay.
younger. But now, just I like what I do,
Okay.
construction.
Okay. Construction. Okay. And we want to hopefully get to welding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. I have a few more questions for you. Do you know how to look for employment?
Actually, I go through this app, Indeed, or like I look out for job fairs,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes Craigslist, or I drive around because I'm always in the field of construction. I always look for different jobs. I mean, not
Okay.
different jobs, but when things get tough,
Yes.
I look through other companies.
Okay.
That's what I usually do, or just be really persistent on the job that I want.
So are you currently at this moment, are you working on at all anywhere?
Right now at this company that I'm in, I do work, but
Uh-huh.
some jobs got canceled, so it's gonna take the company a while to get those jobs back up and running. So since I started, I have been doing a couple of hours. I haven't done my full 40,
Okay.
but they're keeping me busy here and then.
And what do you do there at this job that you're in now?
I do pretty much from heavy equipment operating, from
Okay.
checking grade, even to labor, whatever is open.
Okay.
I'm actually everywhere.
Yeah, you have many skills. You have many skills. You have a lot of transferable skills. That's good. Do you actually have a resume that you built and you put all these jobs on?
Yes, I did one on Indeed.
Uh-huh.
That's where I did my resume. I haven't followed up with it, because I actually got this job, so I haven't really been looking into my resume on Indeed. But here and then I do get emails from companies that would like to talk to me and do an interview with me because they see my resume.
Okay, yeah, it's always good to keep your resume updated. And then there's so many different websites out there. Before we leave, I'm gonna give you a list of websites that you could always use. There's, a wealth of information. Okay, let me ask you another question. Will you have transportation to get to these jobs, or if you are found eligible to go to school, will you have transportation?
Yes.
Okay, so you do have. Since we're on the topic of transportation, I want to mention to you that if you are found eligible for the program, the WIOA program, we also have supportive services. So in the event that you get an interview and you're like, I don't have any gas money anymore, to go to this interview, just go ahead and give me a call. We'll do the paperwork to try to get you a gas card or a bus pass to get you there. Supportive services can also mean you might be needing some shoes, some different glasses to work with welding, maybe some gloves of some type to use for welding. Just let me know. So if we get you employed or you get a job on your own, let us know that you are needing these tools or these supplies, and we should be able to provide them for you. That's what we're here for, to help you. We're here to help you, and the goal is for you to get a job and stay in that job. And if it means giving you supportive services, we should be able to do that as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
Awesome.
Also, barriers. Do you have any barriers that are hindering you from getting full-time employment or going to school 4 to 8 hours a day?
No.
No? Okay, so you'll be good. In the event that you feel that there's some barriers, or you need maybe some type of counseling, or just something that maybe later on comes up and you don't know how to deal with it, go ahead and just give me a call, or we could talk, and we do have different partners as well that we could refer you over to. We have from the Department of Rehab to the Employment Development Department, the Community Resource Center. We have different food banks. We have a lot of resources here in the center that we could refer you. So there's always sometimes people, say, well, I'm short here with this, or I do have a disability. Can you help me? Can you refer me? So yes, we could do all that because we do have a lot of partners. And in our resource room, I don't know if you're familiar with our resource room, in the front, I'll show you if you're not. When you come in, we have a resource room, and it has a wealth of information from different partners that we have there, and everything that they offer you, and the eligibility requirements. Some of them don't require any eligibility; they just come in, and that's it. We also have a few employment agencies that we also deal with, and they help us out. So they come in and give us the flyers, and some of them we do work with to help you find employment. So
Okay.
that's a lot. We also have in the lobby, because you were out there, you saw the computers, we have the faxes, the phones, everything there is free for you. Anytime you need to come in and use the machine, the copy machine or faxes, you're more than welcome. You don't need to call me, you could just come in. I need to fax something to an employer, you're more than welcome to just come in. If you need to make copies of your resume, go ahead and come in. We also offer like a nice resume paper, a little thicker than
Okay.
just a regular paper, so we could give you some of that. We also have, I think, envelopes and thank you letters. If you always want to thank an employer, because you do want to thank an employer at the end after they see you and give you an interview, you should send them a little thank you letter. Just thank you, and we offer those here as well. Okay. So going back to the jobs, what geographical area would you be looking for employment?
Area? Well, um, Orange County would be nice.
Okay. Okay, Orange County. Is there a particular reason why you like the Orange County?
It's just, I'd just rather stay away from LA County.
Okay, okay,
You know?
okay. So LA, so Orange County. So you're willing to travel. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Orange County. Okay, I'll put that on here. Okay, let me see here. You don't have any barriers. Are there any kind of jobs you would not consider because they have work tasks that that it would be difficult for you?
Mm. Well, me personally, I wouldn't like to be like in a, um, I tried warehouse before. It just, maybe because of, I was always active.
Mm-hmm,
Um, Sometimes working at a warehouse or a slow paced
mm-hmm.
job, I get pretty,
You need it to be fast-paced, you need to be out there.
yeah,
Okay, fast-paced jobs, okay.
I get pretty
You
tired.
like to move around, okay.
Yes.
I gather you like to move around, that's what you're telling me, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, some people like to just, slow, some people like to be fast. It's everybody's different, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Do you have proper documentation, social security card, ID, birth certificate to work?
Yes.
Okay, so okay. In the event that sometimes we lose things, if you lose your ID or your social and you need it, I do have a partner that will help you with your ID and social. They will provide it for you. It's a nonprofit organization called Project ID, and I could offer those services to you as well if the event that you lose it, misplace it, if things happen in life. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yes.
Okay, let me see here. Do you think that will the crime that you committed limit your possible job choices or place of work?
Maybe, but I just stay focused, and there's always a chance, there's always a possibility, as long as I stay rooted and grounded and continue to move forward and positive, there's always could be a change. I could always get it expunged, or
Have you done? We also have expungement workshops that I could give you information for.
Awesome,
I could
yeah.
provide that information to you as well. Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of resources here. Okay, so give me an idea, Carlos. What goals do you have set for like for a year?
Um, for a year, good.
Or for a year from now?
A year from now, well, first and most, being alive, having my welding certification and being able to go out there and get my own little side jobs, with different companies, like, hey, you need something to weld in this machinery,
Yes.
just that, and being able to provide, and being an example for my family.
Okay. Good.
You know.
Good. You're moving forward, yes,
Yeah.
okay. And what will you need to reach these goals?
Well, foremost my certification, and what I need for myself is to continue to encourage myself, to continue to be positive with myself, and be around positive people, people that are gonna be encouraging me,
Yes.
And that's what I really get in from my church as well,
Okay, so
and
support, yeah.
my support, definitely support, from anybody around me.
Okay, good. I gather that you do. Yeah, from what you're telling me, I gather that you do have a lot of support from your church, which is good, which is awesome, awesome. And remember that we here at the Invest program, we're also here to support you. So we're here to help you as well with, if like I mentioned to you in the past, if there's something that you're not sure of, go ahead and give me a call. If I'm not able to answer it or I don't know the answer, I will definitely look it up and I'll get back to you. But I don't want to leave you hanging and say, I don't know, because I don't. I'll let you know what, I'm not sure about this. Let me research it or let me talk to my supervisor, but I'll get back to you because, in the Invest program, yeah, there's a lot of things that we could offer you. Like I mentioned to you, from supportive services, job placement, vocational training, and what you're interested in, from what I gather, you're set on wanting to go to welding school. So having said that, you want to go to welding school, what we're going to do, Carlos, is we're going to research some schools together, okay? We could set up a time and a date for us to meet, maybe tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Is that good for you to come in and meet tomorrow, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, we could come in and meet. We'll do the research. We'll do the labor market research as well. We'll research different schools. We'll sit together and we'll call different schools. We'll ask questions like, when does the next class start? The type of welding that you're looking for. What are the requirements, eligibility? We're gonna ask all those questions, and once we have it narrowed down, and then, we'll put the contract together to see which school you're gonna go to. And then, the things that you might need supportive services. We're gonna do that. We're also gonna look into the labor market and see how much the wages pay, how much you would get if you were an experienced welder or entry-level welder, how much what the wages are. That's something that I want you to look at because you really don't know how much they pay. It's just something that you want to do because it fascinates you, but it's also something that you like. Yeah, you want to be happy in your job. You want to, whatever job you have, you want to be happy in your job. So we're going to do the labor market. We'll do the labor market research and research in different areas, different geographical areas, different zip codes of if I was working in Orange County, because that's where you want to get a job. If I was working in Orange County, or if I was working in LA, how much are the wages in LA? How much are the wages in Orange County as a welder? How much do they pay? Where is the sector? Where's welding growing? Is it growing more in La Mirada? Is it growing more in East LA? So all those things we're gonna look at. We're gonna visit. Do you have any concerns or questions that you want to ask me?
No, not at the moment. I just really am, I'm just really amazed in all the opportunities you guys give out, right now, just speaking with you. So I'm really, really excited for what the program is going to offer.
So hopefully, yeah, because I'm gathering you want to go to school, and I'm hoping that everything, will, with your eligibility. I know you have an eligibility appointment I believe tomorrow with Ada at 2 o'clock. So tomorrow when you come in at 2 o'clock, be here on time like you were today. I mean, you were here on time. I appreciate that. That says a lot. Just coming in on time, Carlos, says a whole lot that you're interested. You did your test. So tomorrow with Ada, it'll be at 2 o'clock. Be here on time, please, and then just bring your social, bring your ID, bring your resume too, because we're gonna need to look at your resume. And if it's not tailored, we could work on that as well tomorrow after you meet with Ada, or we could work on it before because I'm gonna meet with you at 9, so we could do that as well. Let me see, resume. Do you have it on a Word document or is it on PDF?
I think it's PDF.
Okay, it's okay. If it's on PDF, then you could just type it on the Word document there, and I could kind of guide you and help you. The other thing I wanted to share with you is we do have here workshops. There are workshops for resume writing, cover letter writing, interview skills. We have all those that are here Monday through Thursday, and they're presented by our presenter here, Carlos. He does them, and Monday through Friday from 10 to 12. So if that's something that would interest you, you're more than welcome to come into the center and do them here, or you could do it via Zoom. A lot of people do it via Zoom still because of COVID, but it's your choice. If you feel comfortable coming into the center, you're more than welcome to come in. If you want to do a Zoom, just let me know and I will sign you up.
Okay.
Lastly, what I wanted to mention to you was after I enrolled you into the Invest program, I wanted to mention to you, because I almost forgot about the workshops. For every workshop that you do, you get $50. You're supposed to do 6 workshops. And you could do workshops here in our center, like those that I just mentioned to you. They're worth $50. So every time you do a workshop, we're gonna pay you $50 for it. So I could give you the Edge website once we complete the enrollment for you. And I could also give you the website to our office here where you're gonna do the Zoom, and it's $50. So it's $300 total for 6 workshops that you do. But at the same time, you're learning. You're gonna be learning how to do resume writing. You're gonna be learning how to do interview skills, how to dress. You might have questions. Well, I don't know what to ask the employer about this, or what questions should I ask him, or what questions should I expect. Carlos, our trainer, he will prep you as well for that. And I'm here too, myself and my coworker Armando, we're also here to help you. Okay, so any other questions before we end the interview?
No.
No? Okay, well then, again, thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow, 8:30.